All right, finding the inverse of f of x equals 3x over x plus 2. This is definitely one of the nastiest questions in this unit overall. So it's a tricky one, so it's almost worth just memorizing. It's going to always look kind of like this, and the steps will be the same for finding the inverse. Okay, step 1, change f of x to y. So I'm going to get y equals 3x over x plus 2. Then I'm going to switch my x and y, so I get x equals 3y over y plus 2. This is a spot where now it's kind of tricky. What are you going to do? What I would say is you got to get that y out of the denominator. So I'm going to do that by multiplying both sides of the equation by y plus 2. So when I multiply on the right-hand side, the y plus 2's cancel. On the left, I'm just going to expand. So x times y is xy, plus 2 times x is 2x. Now, I'm going to group all my y's on one side of the equation together. So I'm going to move xy to the right-hand side by subtracting it from both sides. So I get 2x equals 3y minus xy. Once the y's are grouped together on one side of the equation, you should be able to factor a y out. So I get y times 3 minus x on the right. 2x stays the same on the left. Then, once the y is factored out, I now just have to divide by 3 minus x on both sides of the equation, and I get y equals 2x over 3 minus x, which is f inverse of x equals 2x over 3 minus x. Now, what we can do is that typically, especially in the denominator, you don't want that x to be negative, and you usually want x at the front. So anytime it's like any number minus x, to turn it around and make x positive, what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply top and bottom by -1. So 2x times -1 is -2x. 3 minus x times -1 is -3 plus x. So the numerator is now -2x, but the x is positive and it just shifts around. So that -3 plus x is the same as x minus 3. So I get f inverse of x equals -2x over x minus 3.